So, taking this time to go inward, coming inside yourself, this moment of closing your eyes and getting comfortable will become sort of Pavlovian, and you'll automatically start to relax your shoulders and notice your tension. And just bring yourself inside, and I'd like you to check your weather today. What's the weather inside of you today? And just noting that weather. Today, we're going to focus on a style of breathing. It may have another name, but I call it the pitcher breath, like a pitcher of water. And what we're going to do is imagine your lungs are a pitcher or a vase. That's a good one too. They're a very big pitcher or vase, and they hold all that air. And when you inhale, your work is to try to expand from the bottom to the top, just like you would pour water into a pitcher or you would fill it up from the sink. So it would fill the bottom first. And if you have a back on your chair or you're against the wall or wherever you are, try to feel the bottom of your lungs expand out backwards as you inhale. So don't worry about the exhale. I mean, you have to exhale, do exhale, but don't worry about what it looks like at this point in time. This takes a little practice. So just working on the inhale right now. You're filling the pitcher from the bottom to the top. So for me, visualizing it helps, as does feeling it. So I also might put my hand on my stomach or right underneath, right underneath my breasts, right against my lungs. And feel my lungs take in that air from the bottom up to the top. And your lungs are very large. They almost meet your hip bones at the bottom, and they come all the way to your clavicle bones at the top. So they're a very, very large organ. So continue to see if you can fill up as much air as you can hold in that pitcher from the bottom to the top. And you probably know what's coming next. You're going to exhale from the top to the bottom, just like you would pour the water out of your pitcher or your vase. I find the exhale to be a little more of a challenge. So just see what you can do. Work with those muscles in your diaphragm and around your rib cage. And when you get to the bottom of an exhale, you're squeezing that diaphragm and squeezing that air out, pouring that last bit of water out of the pitcher. So inhaling from the bottom to the top, and exhaling from the top to the bottom. While you're doing this, it's sort of natural already for it to create this nice long breath. So work with your body to make that breath as long as it can be, both the inhale and the exhale, so that you can imagine filling every square centimeter of your lungs with air. And I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes. If you can, keep your breath in and out through your nose, if that's possible. You're training your lungs to fill themselves to their peak capacity. If you have any trouble feeling the air go into a certain part of your lungs, I would recommend placing your hand there if you can reach it. And that will bring awareness to your body. So for me, the very top of the pitcher is not quite being filled. So I'm going to place my hand right under my clavicle bones as I breathe. And that helps my mind go there to that part of my body. Bring your awareness for a moment back to your body. Notice what your posture's like. Are you trying so hard at this that you're tensing somewhere? If so, just say soft. Let it soften. Check your shoulders. Check your tongue, your jaw, any of your normal gripping places. Remember to be long through the spine, rooting yourself down into the earth, and pulling yourself up tall into the sky and the heavens. Tucking that chin towards your chest just a little. Continuing to fill and empty the pitcher that is your lungs. Make your breath a continuous flow, so you're not holding the breath in or holding the breath out. It's just one big cycle of inhale and exhale. Now, if you like to, depending on how hard you're focusing on this piece of the exercise, if you can, add another component. Add some color to the air or the water that you're cycling in and out of your body and your lungs. So, whatever color feels fresh and alive and rejuvenating to you on your inhale. And see it fill your lungs. And then let it switch on your exhale. And see a color that feels releasing, letting go. So you're inhaling goodness and you're exhaling things to release. Things that are no longer serving you. Now begin to bring your awareness back to your greater body. Notice your feet. Maybe wiggle them if that feels right. Notice your legs. Give them a squeeze. Either squeeze them or with your hands, you can squeeze them. Letting go of your focus on breath. And just bringing your awareness back to your general body. And a little further out to the space around your body. And still a little further out to the space in the room around you. Notice the sounds, the smells that are happening around you. And just start to think about opening your eyes. Don't do it yet. Just bask for one last moment in this nice, peaceful place without vision. And then when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes and take your time to survey what's around you, slowly coming back to the group, moving whatever else you need to move, sort of get back to your day.